Hey guys, guess what? I'm Batman. That's what I would say. Hey guys, what is up? AwesomeTheSauce here, and welcome to another banger video. Okay, if y'all are wondering why my voice is like this, it's because I'm hitting puberty again. I'm kidding. I'm a little sick. Deal with it, alright? Deal with it. So lately, what your boy has noticed is that a lot of people are posting conveniently more than 10-minute length of videos on one teaser, like one picture, and they'll spread it to 10 minutes. It's obnoxious. So I decided I'd do the exact same thing because I'm obnoxious. Just kidding, guys. What we're actually going to do in this video, besides being obnoxious as usual, is look at all the hints that kingsisle has released regarding the world of Empyrea and try to piece together a story of what Empyrea is going to be about. Now, this is going to be using clues like biome, and biome. So, these are all pictures that have been released in the context of Empyrea, and it's going to be really, really cool to figure out the story of Empyrea, and we're just going to do some theory making based on these pictures. So let's get right on to the top 5 theories about Empyrea that we have right now. Number 5, my dudes. The first thing that I noticed about the picture with the ninja pigs was this part. Now, what is this part about? You know, honestly, I couldn't really tell you with detail, but what I can tell you is that it looks like a bird singing a song. Now, a lot of birds sing a lot of songs, but why is that important, Sauce? Good question, my mans. Why is that important? Well, the most prominent bird in Wizard101 lore is Grandmother Raven. So it's very, very possible that somehow Grandmother Raven knows the Song of Creation, just like Bartleby knows the Song of Creation. Now, that leads us to the first theory of the top 5, that the Song of Creation might be involved in this next world. Now, I don't know how it could possibly be involved. We have no idea, but we do know that Morgant tried to learn the Song of Creation so that she could recreate the world in her own image. So what I think is that old Cobb is going to try to recreate the world by himself using the Song of Creation. Now, how will he get the Song of Creation? Well, since it is a bird singing, it could either be Grandmother Raven, or what I think might be even more realistic, since Mallory does mean little raven, Mallory might know the Song of Creation or enough, because it is a little raven in the picture that happens to be singing a song. So maybe we'll see Mallory help old Cobb against her will use the Song of Creation to recreate Empyrea and the rest of the spiral in old Cobb's dark, shadowy image. Welcome to the land of diabetes. Yeah. Okay, no, but like, probably. I mean, they probably need a lot of insulin in this area. I don't know. Look at my man's up there having a jolly old time. So guys, why are we here? Well, one of the other images that was sent out by kingsisle as a teaser for Empyrea was this picture. Now, this picture is very, very interesting because, you know, it doesn't really reveal a lot. What it does reveal is a gobbler superhero. Now, this doesn't really show much, but there is a theory going around that this world of Empyrea could also be the world from which the gobblers originated from. Now, if you don't know the story of the gobblers because you're not a cool kid and you decided not to do Colossus Boulevard, well, I'm going to explain it so you can transfer the coolness from my brain to your brain so you know the coolness, the sauce, okay? Basically what happened is the Gobbler King fled from the old world. There was a world of food, and it was basically like a candy world. There's a lot of speculation on exactly what this world is, but the gobblers fled from it because of witches. Now, we don't know who the witch might be. We have no idea what the world looks like, but because there is a gobbler, and the only thing the gobblers are really associated with besides Colossus Boulevard is the old world that they're from, this could be a way to build on the story of gobblers. Now, a very interesting thing about the story of gobblers is that the gobblers were threatened by a witch. Now, hold on to that piece of information. We don't know who the witch is. I'm not even going to pretend I know what the witch is, but it's very, very interesting that they're from a world of food and there's a witch. It sounds very much like a Hansel and Gretel story. So there's a witch, right? There's some plump kids and they really want food, and a witch lures them in and she terrorizes them. It's very similar to Hansel and Gretel. So I don't know if that'll actually happen, but one theory that I have seen going around is that Empyrea is going to be a Hansel and Gretel story involving the gobblers and a witch. But we'll see. That is only theory number 4. Hey guys, guess what? I'm Batman. That's what I would say. That's what I would say if I were Batman, like this guy right over here. Now, it's very, very interesting that they chose Batman. I mean, it's very clearly based off of Batman. The cape is very similar to a Batman outfit. It's very interesting that they chose a gobbler dressed as Batman in a world where we're most probably going to see a bat. Now, there are a lot of theories on who the bat is. Some people say it's Santiago from Mirage. Some people say that it's Shane Mon Shane from Darkmoor. Some people say it's the Shadow Professor. We really don't know. What we do know is that he's a master of disguise. So if we're really talking about disguise, then it's very, very possible that someone who has a mask on, dressed as Batman, could be the Bat. Now, what does it say about the plot of Empyrea? Beats me. But my theory is that there will be a gobbler who's dressed up as a superhero, but in reality, he's actually a villain. And he's probably in cahoots with the witch that drove out the gobblers, if all of that is a thing. Now, there's a very, very, obvious chance that the Batman is actually a legit superhero, and we don't know. But what I think is that it's all a lie, and that I think we're going to have to face whoever is behind the mask. Brace yourselves for this next one, because it's a doozy. I'll stop. I'm really going to stop, actually, though. Drop a like. I'm sorry. I just had to... Shameless plug. If you guys saw in the picture with the ninja pigs, it's very, very strange why there's a doll of Ione, and then there are 2 other dolls that we don't know who it is. Now, it seems like all the dolls are from Empyrea. Now, if you're wondering whether Ione is actually from Empyrea, all you have to do to check that is go to her room, her dorm, hit it. No, I'm sorry. Look, you can see a place, a stormy place, very small island. It looks like that kind of thing. It seems like it's very possible that she's from Empyrea. But now, why is that important? Well, if she's from Empyrea, and that Sky Squid toy that one of the Ninja Pigs is on is from Empyrea, then it stands to reason that the other 2 dolls are also from Empyrea. Now, those 2 dolls could be anything. I've heard theories that they're professors. I've heard theories that they're part of the Cabal. We have no idea exactly who it is. We don't even know Ione's full story. She could be part of the Cabal for all we know. So there's a lot of conflicting elements that comes with it, but it looks like all the dolls that the Ninja Pigs are playing with are from Empyrea, and that's very interesting because the Sky Squid was mentioned years and years ago in Wisteria regarding a shipment of Sky Squid ink in Wisteria from Empyrea, and a lot of people thought that Empyrea would be a world in the 2nd arc because of that. But because it is a world here now people are thinking, well, if the Sky Squid is from Empyrea, which it is, and we have Ione from Empyrea, it stands to reason that those 2 dolls that are on the ground are also from Empyrea. Now, who are they? We don't know. My theory is that they're 2 new professors, and we don't know what they teach yet. I really, really think that there's a new type of magic that we really haven't touched on just yet, and it's going to be very interesting to see if there's a complementary school to Shadow, or if there are just new shadow spells that we've never learned. Now, this very last theory is actually based on basically a hint that was released a long time ago. Now, this one is from the producer's letter. So that was a long, long time ago. But what we did get from that are these 2 pictures. Bam and bam. As you guys can see right here, there seems to be a lot going on, but the very, very important piece of evidence from this is the name of the actual file on the site. So, the jungle that you see on the left is the Psychorax jungle, and the picture that you see on the right is named the Beastmen. Now, I did some research, and when I looked up Psychorax, yes, Psychorax. I can't get over it. That's a weird ass name, but it was basically the name of a witch from William Shakespeare's tale, The Tempest. Now, Psychorax is a witch. So that's why I said remember that, because I think Psychorax might be involved with the gobblers somehow. She might be the witch that drove out the gobblers. But also, she had a son that was very deformed. And in many, many depictions of the play, that son is depicted as a wild man or a beast man. Just like the beast men that we have here. Not to mention, the name of the actual play is The Tempest. And it's basically surrounding an island that is hit by large storms. Now, that's very, very similar to what this picture is. There's a huge storm going towards a small island. So, there's a very, very realistic chance that there's something important in Empyrea that Old Cobb wants to destroy with a storm, and hence, it's based off of the Tempest. Another thing that supports this is that if you look at Ione's hair right over here, and the Beastman's hair, they have a lot of similarities. So I really do think that they're from the same area, that there is a jungle area that reflects on a man named Caliban, or maybe a pun on that name, that's the son of a witch named Psychorex. So those are all things that are highly speculation based, but what I do think, I will bet money on this, the world will be based on a storm that is coming to engulf all of Empyrea, and it's up to the wizard to stop the Tempest. Now guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Top 5 Theories. I kind of combined them, which I've never done before, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what you think in the comments below, guys. I really, really like reading the comments on this type of video, so whatever you think, whether you think it's dumb, stupid, supported by evidence, or purely imagination, just post it so I can read it. I'll have a fun time going through the comments. Now, guys, if someone hasn't told you you're awesome today, they doing something wrong, so stay awesome, bruh. And yeah.